Outstanding work always done by Terry Leaders down there. And of course, Dwayne Kessler doing double duty because he represents the great stock from the Kessler firm. As we get ready for our first bareback rider, Doug, we're going right down here to the Ralph's Texas Bar and Steakhouse shoot.
Ralph's Texas Bar and Steakhouse. 2012 One of the years.
We're ready to take you to a kid. An Alberta kid out here, 8th in the Canadian standings. He's number 2 in the all-around standings of Canada. This is a superstar yet to be. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at Kai Marshall of Bowdoin, Alberta, Canada, and the horse called Believe Me. Now, the horse comes here with probably more experience than the Cowboy at this level. This horse from the Kesslers has been to the Canadian and the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. This is a big, solid 12-year-old bay gelding. And this young man can not only ride bareback horses, he is an absolute sensation in the tie-down roping as well. So we'll be watching for him in both events tonight, Dave. This is a good cowboy.
Well, you talk about the #1 all-around cowboy in Canada right now, and how many all-around championships do you think this kid's going to win in his outstanding career? You talked about impressive collegiate champion, and I like this matchup. Of course, you can talk about all of the great matchups. When you talk about Kessler bucking horses and bulls, it's going to be outstanding all night long.
And it's all about people tonight, too, as well. We'd invite you to share your enthusiasm and your support for this cowboy. Help him out. It's only 8 seconds, but it is a very, very long 8 seconds for a cowboy ready to battle it out with this bucking horse. He says, I'm outside. If you'd like to help him, you can do it now. Let's ride.
Oh, what did I tell you? If you like it wild and you like it Western, you're in the right place when you come to Medicine Hat on a Friday night. Now, Luke Creasy is our leader overall so far in the bareback riding at 81.5 points. The New Zealand cowboy Joseph Fenneman is next at 77.5, and we're in here at 76 points. Put him in 3rd spot overall, Doug, for Kai Marshall.
There's the replay of the ride for you, and we can see that cowboy spurring along in time with the horse. Now, right about here, he gets tipped over a little bit. You can see that having a little trouble, and that left foot dropped back a little bit for one jump, but he made it. Good job.
We're heading over to Bromley Mechanical right now.
The cowboy inside, Matt Late. All right, good luck to Matt Late. He won this rodeo here last year, so this cowboy comes in with winning ways. If you click on to ProRodeoCanada.com, Matt Late is one of our bloggers on there as well. This cowboy is 7th in the Wrangler series of rodeos right now, and a ranch raised horse from the Kesslers we call Forget Me Not. This horse comes with some great genetics, Dave. Look at that cowboy down inside. That is a look of intent. That is a cowboy winner on Friday night here in Medicine Hat.
He's also our defending champion and my pick in the bareback riding tonight. Let's watch Matt Lake going to work right now. Come on, Matthew. Forget me not. We're not going to forget that ride. Hey, Matt. Good job, buddy. Our pickup men move in, and he says, you know what? I need to get out of here. Matt Lake, nice job.
Oh, and he nailed the landing as well. Here we go on the replay. Out, and you can see the heels of those boots are down over the points of the horse's shoulders. Watch for the turned out toes, and that cowboy was exactly in time with that bucking horse. Things look really good. I think we might be looking at a leader change, David.
We might by a half a point. 82 points on the board for the defending champion, wanting to make it 2 in a row. All right, let's head on down. We'll move one more over to Hat Agri Services.
Tractors that pull stages into arenas.
Down inside, big cowboy from British Columbia down here. Telquaw, British Columbia, 13th place cowboy in Canada right now as we come to this weekend. Sits 3rd in the Kent Randall Series in the bareback riding. Logan Hodgson is the cowboy. We've computer matched him against a horse tonight from the Kesslers that they raised. This is a 7-year-old brown mare. This is a good test for this big cowboy. This is one of the cowboys that works 2 of the roughest events in rodeo that we have. We'll see him out here tonight in the bareback riding and then again in the saddle bronc riding. He's a very talented cowboy. That hand is down inside that bareback rigging, and we're talking about the left hand this time. Watch that he keeps that free hand in the air for the full 8 seconds. Now, if he touches down with any part of that hand on the body of the horse or his rigging or any of our arena setup at all, that will mean no score. Now, the official part of the ride begins when the horse's body breaks the plane of the chute gate, and it ends when you hear that 8-second whistle. It begins now. Let's ride.
Well, Logan Hodgson, of course, you talk about his Canadian Finals rodeo appearances. All right. And in at 74 points is our Cowboy, 74 for Logan Hodgson on Country Trail. Well, let's go to a former Canadian champion, Allan Dossick, getting ready down there in the Medicine Hat News chute.
For Medicine Hat News, at home with you since 1885, and the Prairie Post, they posted on events in Alberta and Saskatchewan.
Well, you can see that bucking horse is looking good and feeling good tonight. And she goes back into the area. Here we go. Another Cowboy comes to ride. This is the Canadian champion this time, David.
2005 edition, he certainly was. Santic battled some injuries over the years, but you know, when this guy's right, he can still ride a bucking horse as good as anybody. As you watch Allan Dossick getting ready down there in that Medicine Hat News chute.
He is from Worsley. Now, the horse tonight is a horse called Western Star. This horse went to the Canadian Finals rodeo last year. We're outside. Come on, everybody. Let's ride. Oh, now he can hear you if you'd like to do it one more time. There we are.
Good Cowboy, good guy. Came down a little hard. As you see that horse start really hard coming out as we watch it again on our supervision screen. And he's in at 78 points. So Kai Marshall going to find a spot on the leaderboard, about third place overall. That'll work. Or check me on that. That wasn't Kai. That was
Allan Dossick.
Allan Dossick is who it was. You betcha. 78 for the Cowboy.
Good deal. Moving up in the order, Manitoba sends us their Cowboy tonight. He comes from Deloraine, Manitoba. And Colin Adams has been winning this year, David.
Boy, he truly has. He's one of the guns. And he's down there in the Chat TV chute.
Chat Television, the Prairie Zone. Tune in for local news at noon, 5:30, 11 weekdays.
This is Colin's best year of rodeo competition. He's 5th in the Canadian standings right now. And a great horse. Wrangler National Finals bucking horse, Canadian Finals bucking horse, 3 times to each. This is a horse called Blue Wings. This horse is 11 years old. Come on, Manitoba!
Well, we've seen this horse in Medicine Hat before. He's cool. Look at the air right there. That horse getting high in the air. Not making it any easier for Colin Adams. But the Deloraine, Manitoba man equal to the test. Right there. Uh-oh. Bad news right there. Unfortunately, did not have the heels of the boots on the points of his shoulders. That all-important first jump out. May have slapped the horse as well. Doggone it. No score, disqualification for a good Cowboy. All he's going to get in Medicine Hat is what we give him right now. Well, Danny Phipps is getting ready. And we see him right down there in the City Chrysler chute making his preparations.
Danny is the former novice champion of Canada. He is from Cochrane, a horse called Mile Away. Once again, Canadian and Wrangler National Finals bucking horse. This horse was at the Calgary Stampede this year as well in the Final Four, so we are loaded tonight with Danny Phipps. Danny's about ready to ride. He comes from a bareback riding family. He's a second-generation Cowboy. He's got a brother that rides bareback horses as well. We see a lot of the Phipps family in the world of rodeo.
Dad and 6 uncles, and I think all of them rodeo guys.
Exactly. All right, Danny, do it right. Look at him go. Hang on, Cowboy. Oh, that looks good. Yeah.
Yikes. Danny. rides so good. We'll get that dismount worked on next week. I like that.
Good
like
Lord. That looked like a forward 1.5 to me.
I know it.
That looked wild.
Well,
right there.
once again, missed the horse out. Didn't have the heels of those boots correctly positioned. That all-important first jump out. Once again, we need to give him a little something, something our way. Disappointed Cowboy right there. Oh, no, wait a minute. We got good news. They free-rolled him, which means that the judges said, no, there was a little bit of a foul up at the gate. He gets another chance. Kevin Benjamin, street dance. Oh, no. Oh, man, well, let's catch up right now. Our last Cowboy, 80 points. 8-0 for Danny Phipps, so he's very nicely on our leaderboard. But that man, Kevin Lanchman, had that amazing buckskin, Doug, that you and I talked about, street dance. We love that horse. That horse can do that to you.
Oh, boy, that is what we've come to expect from that bucking horse. The bucking horse to the Canadian Finals Rodeo last year in the bareback riding division. Great job.